Hello and welcome to a new recording. We're going to be playing Metroid Fusion. This is probably my most absolute favorite game of all time for the Metroid series. I hope you enjoy. I had been to watch over the Biologics research team. So, once again, I found myself on the surface of SR-388. I really love this intro cutscene. It's actually quite fun and interesting, to be honest, with everybody. And I actually like the X and SAX. They're quite fun for enemies and main protagonists of the game, if you will. It was there I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. The Bullshit Labs, where everybody goes to find their BS checked out. It was only later I learned the identity of my attacker. The parasitic organism we now know as X. It was Mega Man X from the Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero series. Really tiny and shrunken down to infect people and shoot their blood cells with his Mega Buster. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Someone get off the bump strip on the highway. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. The Deus Machina, known as the ship's computer and a escape pod, is what saved my ass. Thank goodness, or the frickin' entire galactic civilization would have been SOL, shit out of luck. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pods before impact. Biological's vehicle, something extracted or something transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there like I did with the Super Metroid. I don't want to run it into the ground. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become integrated with my system. They could not be removed while I was unconscious. Samus now has a manly voice. Okay, I shouldn't do the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. I'll just keep to one. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically... Wait, I got an idea. The large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. The X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed. Or maybe they're in bed. Isn't that right? I was given a minimal chance to survive. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell structure from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Pew, 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 pew. Just like them popping. Like little zits. As for me, one life had ended, yet then I survived, reborn like a phoenix, right? As something different. Like a phoenix, right? That did a little harsh on my voice. Pardon this fact, I realized I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at BSL Research Station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, Bullshit Research Station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my parasuit. However, regained consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this woke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission at the BSL station, the Bullshit Lab station, will be overseen by my new ship's computer. The following commands of this blunt computerized CEO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. Well, for someone who had not really much of a choice, they really had to add a stipulation when they know that Samus is super crucial to just about anything the Galactic Federation does. For someone who, dislikes taking orders, this was the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CEO. We'll discuss this CEO later. In the meantime, we have to zoom off to the Bullshit Laboratories. Welcome to Bullshit Laboratories. Please step out. Leave your shit here. Leave your ship here on the far right. Please don't leave anything. Bullshit Laboratories will not be responsible for any lost and or stolen objects or personal belongings. Thank you. Have a nice day. There's been an explosion on Quarantine Bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples of SR388 as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. You think? We only covered that in the intro just now! The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now go to the quarantine bay. Off we go to save the day. Samus is on her way. And this is my favorite Metroid game. I hope you don't forget that. I enjoyed quite well. It has the smoothest of controls and the suaviousness of suave suits. And it's actually probably one of my first two Metroid games other than the original one. I can do nothing in here, I don't think, just yet. Nope. Go to here. I know this game pretty well. I've played it only a gazillion freaking times. I mentioned that it's my favorite Metroid game. If you didn't know, it is. Sorry, I was busy blabbing into the mic. I didn't notice I ran into a wall. The quarantine bay is up ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Thank you, Computer ICO. I'll remember that. Bye! Get up there. It's not quite like controlling it on a handheld, which is much more preferable, to be truly honest. Quarantine Bay. Die, frog demon devil spawn! My expert site. Okay, for anybody of those who've never played Metroid Fusion before, but are curious and watching this walkthrough, just for whatever reason. The yellow parasites are for health, the green ones are for missiles, and the red ones are both for health and missiles and other ammunition. And that's a lot of replenishment for the red ones. This is unfortunate news. The specimen brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and can mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by an X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chances of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Yeah, thanks for locking me up in the room every time we talk. Yeah, I know you're gonna do it every time. No need to cover that shit up. Okay, we're a little past 15 minutes. Not completely unexpected, this being the intro. I'm gonna leave it at this, and I'll see everybody later. Goodbye.